Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we have Lose Your SHXT by Young Posse and Benzo. I don't really know what this is. I don't know who Benzo is. Probably should have looked that up beforehand. We'll do that real quick now. Hey, apparently he's a Chinese rapper, so completely new information that I did not know until just now, but that is helpful. So maybe this will be in Chinese. I don't know. They already had Cold. They filmed that in China and everything, so I wonder what the connection with Young Posse in China is. I don't know why they keep doing stuff in China, but that's interesting. I'm sure we'll at least hear him rapping in Chinese. I don't really know what brought this up. I don't know. I feel like I heard that they're gonna have a comeback soon, so maybe this is just a pre-release for that. I don't really know what to expect from this video or anything, but I know I love Young Posse a lot. They're up there with my favorite groups, definitely. I love the just intense rap focus that they have as a group, because not a whole lot of girl groups lately are really focused on rap, and they go a lot further with that than most groups, and they always have really interesting and memorable music videos, whether they're just wacky and crazy or if they're deeply disturbing and like intense stories like Cold. I just love it all. So always excited for more Young Posse content. If you want to see even more, then leave suggestions in the comments for variety stuff or bonus reactions in any kind of way, and then I'll do that on Patreon, which you can get a free month in the description if you use the top link. Doing a lot more content for a lot more groups in 2026, so definitely check that out if you want to see it. Then use the other link to submit whatever type of video you'd want to see for weekly random reactions. Then leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe so you don't miss any future Young Posse reactions, and let's get into it.
Benzo, we need all hands on deck for our burger bun bonanza patty party.
Okay.
It is our busiest day of the year. Take it seriously.
All right.
And don't leave Young Posse alone with the food.
Let's roll.
As usual, I'm immediately very intrigued. Did that say Ben Prue? I saw the word Ben. I've been wanting Ben Prue back to direct their videos because he always made the crazy, really interesting videos. There are no subtitles? Guess not. This is an interesting song too. And this feels like a Young Posse video. Is this the Star Wars holiday special? Why are there Muppets? There's always too much going on for me to even notice half of it. This is a really weird song too. They're singing in Chinese there, right? This feels like a crazy, like, hype song, but it's actually super chill and sad, honestly. So interesting.
No energy, now on my level C. Head in the cloud, got the bass, got your trouble. Please bring the recipe, cooking the remedy. I see but what I ain't talking no Hennessy.
Hey boys in the city, John, what you tryna do? Every beat I get on, also what you tryna beat in the shit. You see me and Young Posse back in high. All the Asian in the building, we straight out of town.
I gotta wish on it every single day. Go at the hardest, baby, we gon' make it right.
Like this is what I expect from Young Posse, but even more than their other videos. I'm just like completely confused by them in a good way. I'm literally getting hypnotized.
The restaurant, it's completely trashed.
That's some AI shit. gotta be. Okay, I feel so much going on. I feel like I was way more unexpressive through all of that. I was just totally focusing like, what the hell is happening? Which I'm used to Young Posse videos doing that for me, and this one's like the most confusing out of all of their videos. But I've just gotten so used to it that it's not even a shock anymore. Now I'm just like trying to process everything. But I do like it. I always like these crazy weird videos. I love when any sort of K-pop group does something that's really, really bold and just strange and unique, pretty much. If you're unique, then you'll probably get me to like you. And Ben Prue always does that with these videos, and this was no exception. I would usually say more, but I'm just gonna get right back into it. Like, the song is super, super interesting. Again, like, feels like the type of hype thing that would be like at a rave or something. It's like, that's the type of vibe that you get from the video and what you would expect, but it all sounds a lot more like low key than you kind of would expect, and also just, and it feels like it should be even while you're listening to it. It's like you remember it as a more hype song, but then when you actually focus on what you're listening to, it's like surprisingly chill. It's kind of interesting.
Benzo, we need all hands on deck for our burger bun bonanza patty party.
It definitely looks like
It
AI.
is our busiest day of the year. Take it seriously. And don't leave Young Posse alone with the food.
Let's roll.
Immediately started off with a very hooking premise. It's starting off with that story there, and just a million weird things with just guy with super intimidating voice, and then spiky glove, and AI cat, and then duck on the screen for some reason,
It is our busiest
and switches to random
Take it seriously. And don't leave Young Posse alone.
someone stepping on chicken, on chalk. We're Sonny and Jerry. I don't know.
Standing on business, but I'm lay low. When she goes down, can feel my face, so make you lose your shit in the past.
Benzo is trying to run this restaurant. Can try and follow the story more this time. There's also puppets for all of that. And a duck. Gonna need at least 3 watches of this to process it. So already they're messing stuff up, even though Benzo was specifically given orders to protect the restaurant. What is that? Like, everything that I'm hearing right now, again, it feels like a big, energetic rave song, but for some reason I just feel super chill while listening to it. It's not like super high energy to me. I don't know. It's just like I'm not losing my shit right now. I'm not experiencing that. I feel my shit totally still within me. It hasn't left. Like, the song is trying to do that, but it feels like it's failing, and it doesn't make it a bad song. It just makes it more unique. There's all these like weird breaks in the screen.
We the ones at the end, we the ones that pretend to be 1, 2, 3, 4. When the lights go low, when we get down the floor, Benzo.
I think the girls' styling is cool, and their makeup looks cool. Who's that puppet? Is that one of the members? The guy's Chinese there, right? I don't really know his Chinese in the rest of the song. It's making my head bop, but it still doesn't feel that high. They're just trashing everything. That's it. That's the whole story. And he's not doing anything.
Hey boys in the city, John, what you trying to do? Every beat I get on, also what you trying to beat in the shit. You see me and Young Posse back in
I like the rapping.
in the building, we straight out of town.
I got a wish and on it every single day. Go at the hardest, baby, we gon' make it rain. I love the pressure that's every day.
Of course, always a random old lady and a Ben Prue video. All I'm doing at the second watch through is just re-experience everything. And now I'm actually absorbing it more. So now I'll remember all the crazy stuff that's happening, but I just have no words. It's all just random thing after random thing, and I enjoy watching it. I just don't know what else to say about it. Rihanna, the most gorgeous person ever.
Hi, sir. The restaurant, it's completely trashed. Young Posse.
Poor guy. I almost feel bad for him. He has this intimidating voice, but really he's just trying to have his restaurant still working, man. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't even know why they're doing this. Why are Young Posse not to be trusted? Why not just fire them or something? Video just starts with him saying, "Hey Benzo, you gotta stop them from messing up the place," and then it just doesn't work out. He immediately fails. And he doesn't even seem like he's actually trying though. I think Benzo and Young Posse all equally just don't actually care about what happens in this restaurant.
We need all hands on deck for
Benzo, we need all hands on deck. Burger Bun Bonanza Patty Party. The BBBPP.
Take it seriously. And don't leave Young Posse alone with the food.
Don't leave Young Posse alone with the food. But I didn't see any customers, unless that one random old lady was a customer, but I didn't see anyone else. So, what, like, this looks like a food truck, maybe? Is it a food truck, or is it just, like, the kitchen? I don't know. But it's like, they're supposed to be making food, but there's no customers except the one old lady, so I don't even know what he's really worried about. All I can do to talk about this video is just fully take it seriously and critique the the inconsistencies in logic. It's just gotta accept it for what it is. Like, what's even going on here? What is the burger bun patty bonanza something? I don't remember. Why is this so important? Like, what's different about it? What do you sell extra special stuff? Is everything half off? Like, why is nobody showing up if it's supposed to be your busiest day of the year? I mean, they did kind of duplicate the old lady at one point. They're like showing there's two of her here. Then I think they're kind of layering her. So does that count as multiple customers? I'm starting to think that this whole business isn't even actually real. It's just for money laundering or something. Like, all of this is very suspicious. Like, why do you only hire people that are really bad at their jobs? And you have to say, oh, definitely don't let them alone with the food. That'll make me very angry. But then nothing really happens that they need to be protecting it from because no one shows up. Like, no one's really being harmed here. So I'm not sure I actually trust this guy or his AI cat or his AI arm for that matter. Ben Pru's videos are always so interesting that I'm like, is it even AI? Maybe it's just he's so good at making really weird imagery that it's not even actually AI, but it sure looks like it. But anyways, for initial rating of the song, again, really weird song. Like, I feel like I've heard songs like these that are just super hype and supposed to be for parties or whatever, but something about it just doesn't feel that hype. Like, it's not making me lose my shit at all, as I have previously stated. That just makes it even more interesting, and Young Posse always just has the most memorable and unique stuff ever, and, you know, as I said, I like that stuff, so I'd probably give it an initial rating of 80. I think a solid 80. It's definitely not my favorite song I've heard, but it's interesting and enjoyable to listen to overall. Then the video, it's just so random, but it doesn't feel, I feel like even with randomness, you have to have a bit of structure to it. This one felt like it had less structure than, like, Ate That and XXL and everything. Those had at least kind of story elements. And this, I mean, it has story, like, it starts and ends with story, but then in the middle it's just chaos. So I don't really know what to make of it, but I'll give it solid 7.5 out of 10 still, because I do just love chaos, and it's very visually stimulating, and I could rewatch it a ton of times and always get new little details out of it and just catch new things in the background, I guess. So overall, very, very, very weird music video, of course, but very memorable, but definitely not to the level of Ben Pru's other music videos. I think Macaroni Cheese and XXL and Ate That are all definitely better than this, but still liked it overall. So let me know what you thought in the comments. Leave suggestions for any other Young Posse content or any other content you'd want to see, and I'll see you in the next video.